Hi everyone, this is YamiWill, and we are here in Franchise Kingdom for Avatar: The Last Airbender, episode 30. Library, a place with a lot of books. Hmm. You like to read? I like to read. Even if it has a long time that I did not read anything. I should read something. Someone has some book that you would recommend to me? It could be anything. Really, I like to read new things. And also, it would be good to know what you um, like to read, if you like to read. Um, so, before we begin this episode, it, it is really hot right now, and I cannot turn on the ventilator because if I did that, it will make some noise in the recording. So we're gonna try to finish this fast. Um, I have to say that someone pointed me on the comment section about this previews on Avatar that it is on the screen. Um, Usually I watch everything, and I'm gonna explain why. I explain in the comments, so I'm gonna be brief. It's basically if the show itself is telling me it's okay to watch, even if the creator don't agree with, or even if the fandom don't agree with, and I understand why would it be the case. Personally, I don't care. Okay, the only big exception is video games, because video games openings, for example, um, basically had a terrible way of telling everything on the game. But even so, sometimes I watch the openings. With this exception, I usually watch everything. If you go for animes, for example, I watch openings, I watch endings, I watch previews. So will not make a big difference. In this channel, for example, I watch Death Note and Yuki Holder, and so far, even if I watch all these things that I said, I did not receive much spoilers. I think in Death Note I received a small one, I think, but usually is not a big thing, and I think it's not a major spoiler so far. And even if it is, it's okay if it is coming from the show. Okay, it's just that a way that I personally think about spoilers. So yeah, so you cannot tell me spoilers, but if the show wants to tell me spoilers, it's okay. I know it's confusing, and I can understand that some of you will disagree with me, but that's how I do things. So yeah, and let's begin this episode because it's too hot here right now. Oh, this library? Huh. I totally forgot about this. Um, so wait, he was in the Earth King. Okay, I'm not gonna speculate too much with this. The library. I mean, yeah, but the first thing that you should do before this is find a firebender master. That's Kuro Katara. Also, I'm really wondering who gonna be the firebender master of Aang. Maybe Zuko, Iroh. I don't think gonna be Azula. Also, I think if you find a firebender master, you gonna you're gonna find an intelligent that you need. I agree with you. But how Zhao finds that? It's just me, or looks like um, India's Taj Mahal. I just see someone sandbanding here. Oh, cool, cool new visual.
Tell me, Sky Bison, are you the last of your breed? Oh, delightful! I only wish I spent this time. Oh,
I would begin to say that. What the fuck? Moa is also a heredity. Also, I begin to think that he would say that he understands Appa. Ama- no, I forget about that. Fox with a dog, maybe. Yeah, you think we're gonna take how much time? And it maybe they had books that you can just touch and read with them. But I can understand of disbelief. You probably never see something like that. That would be an amazing conversation between Toph and Appa for sure. This is a giant owl. Out. I don't.
have you come here?
Yeah, so come.
Knowledge for knowledge's sake? If you're going to lie to an all-knowing spirit being, you should at least put some effort
You know
into
what's
it.
funny? If if that guy say that, it would probably the world would believe. Okay.
I suppose that depends.
A wanted poster. Amazing.
Ta-da! It's a special knot. That counts as knowledge. You're not very bright, are you?
Even a giant owl makes fun of Sokka. That's not funny. Amazing conversation. Oh, so it's difficult for her to see. Oh, okay.
I've seen weirder.
Yep. Oh god. Something bad gonna happen. Ah, Zhao. What? An observatorian?
This room is
For someone that is always with the feelings being hurt, Sokka hurt a lot of feelings of especially animals. No, was not that. Wait, was?
fine. You earned it. Fire Nation when they're
Why
totally
you're saying
wrong. The Fire
this?
Lord is going down.
Of course.
Mortals are so predictable.
Sokka, really? Why always someone has to say things that you suppose not to say?
Strategies.
If you are in a war, you're wrong.
And now, I'm going to
Well, not
protect what
exactly.
I'm.
I don't think you're right as well. Everyone's wrong with this episode. So she really cannot do anything with sand, basically. Oh, that's a creepy version.
Great knowledge spirit, I beg you, do
Hmm.
not destroy your vast collection of priceless stones.
Kill. I don't think it's that, but like, basically kill a giant bird. That's probably the last one of the race.
And come with me to the planetarium. I need
Really?
Katara
there is any other place that you could find this information about the eclipse? When the next time gonna be? In defense of this guy, I probably say that I would do the same thing that he's doing. Oh. The sandbenders? Oh yeah, she cannot see. Wow. Basically, don't interrupt me because I'm busy and I gonna find this faster if you don't, if you stop talking with me. I'm still think that probably could have a way that he could find that without something gonna happen. Toph needs to do something. I'm really curious about these sandbenders. Hmm. That's sad. That's really sad. I have to talk about that in the episode. But I think she'd make the correct decision. This look like a snake or...
It's good here. I've studied northern water style, southern water style, even foggy
Wait,
swamp
what?
style.
Really? So you knew about them? Amazing.
That's called soccer style.
That's why I love Sokka. You have to admit.
Wait! Professor, let's go!
I'm not leaving.
Ah, yeah. I would think that that's would happen. Now for Toph's nightmare. She have to explain what happened.
Where's Appa?
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Oh, interesting. Really interesting episode. Um, so in this episode, we discovered that a library exists inside, not exactly inside, but in a desert in Earth Kingdom that has amazing knowledge. Like, I would not say all the knowledge exists because clearly it did not have the items that Titan Avatar gets to the giant O, but it has probably a lot of knowledge, especially from before the actual time. So I'm also curious what kind of item Zhao give to the animal to enter. What could it be? Um, apparently we have sandbenders, and they want Appa for some reason. They try to capture in the beginning of the episode, and then they finally manage in the end. And I was joking about we're gonna have an amazing conversation between Appa and uh, Toph. I was thinking that they would not even show them conversing, but it was funny. And when they first showed the Sandbenders and how they use in the beginning of the episode, I was thinking that maybe it would be related to Airbender, because it looks like movements of Aang more than movements of Boomy or Toph. But maybe it's because like rock needs to be more firm and everything because well it's rock, but sand it's lighter, so maybe in that regards would be more close to Airbender or Waterbender in terms of movement. Also, technically, an Airbender could control also all these elements because you could just use air and make a tornado of sand. Like if you are scared of if you are in a desert, if you're in water, you could use air and make a tsunami. Like of course, depending on how powerful you are. So, but I think that was what I was thinking in last episode, um and how especially Katara and Toph what are gonna be their objective as a character development, not as a person, but as a warrior. Because you have character development as a person and as a warrior, and it's clear that Toph development gonna be as a person, gonna be um, her socialization, her social skills with others, like being able to trust people on helping them, on helping her, and be able to be more empathy with others and help others and be more compassive with everyone, which she is improving. But I think this episode gonna help her a lot. The lessons of this episode gonna help her a lot with this. But as a warrior, she and Katara did not have anything more to do because technically Katara is already a master and Toph is already a master. And I'm not gonna repeat everything that I said in the last episode review. So I was thinking that probably Katara, I mean Toph would or learn or create metal bending. Maybe because I begin to think that I'm kind of obsessed with metal bending, like I was with earth bending in the beginning of book one, because we did not have seen any earthbender until episode 5, I think, or 6, and I'm kind of seeing how before this episode I was kind of seeing that if you're gonna see an evolution of earthbender, it would naturally be metal bending. But I kind of forget totally about sand. Sand is another possibility. And since we saw that people exist, sand bending is already created, and it's clearly related to earth bending. And we see that she can, I would not say that she sandbended in the end when she tried to attack the sandbenders, but I think it was that, right? Or I'm confused. So I think Duffy was kind of explained that she cannot clearly see, or she cannot. I think she can see, but like fuzzy. So her powers are like completely hard because probably because how much little we have of Earth, which is sand. So maybe this episode gonna show her the necessity of learning sandbending. Maybe. Maybe she can learn with someone in the desert. I don't know. Yeah, this is not an answer to Katara because I still don't know what she could do. Hmm. That's also talking about the metal bending. I think would be better for Toph learning sandbending. Would make more sense because if you press enough earth, you could make sand, but metal it's not that easy to find in this universe so far. I think the Fire Nation has a lot of iron, but all the other nations I did not see much. Like Earth Kingdom is just earth every place. Water has more like ice, and of course the Airbenders did not have anything to do with iron. So it will be more help if she can control sand, even if she will not be all the time in a desert. But it's still, she could, if she can mass a big rock and make sand and control that, would be maybe even more, I don't know, helpful against a firebender. Now the most important thing is the Appa was kidnapped. So if Appa did not being rescued and be safe until the next episode, we're gonna finish this reaction. I'm not joking. Like, how dare they kidnap Appa? No. It's like kidnap Momo. No. How dare then? Um. No, serious. I really like Appa and Momo. So like, no way. Even if it's strange, usually the one that is kidnapped or trying to kidnap is Momo. So I was really surprised that someone kidnapped Appa. Um, I don't know. Now another thing, they are basically in a desert. I was talking all about desert because of Toph and Sandbenders, but now they are in a desert without um, their way of movement, and technically their house, because Appa was technically a house of everyone because they sleep usually with him or next to him. So yeah, and this feel especially hard on Aang, of course. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? What do girls think about that? I don't know. I'm really, really sad. I think I hope that we could learn something about this new kinds of bending with this. At least sand bending. It would be cool if we learn how exactly this is different. I mean, I can imagine that it's just earth bending, and because they are in a place that is desert, they learn to use this way, which is basically the same thing with waterbender and that guy on the swamp, and that can use plant bending or vine bending. I don't know how I would call that. I think plant bending is best. But personally, I think the way that I see sand bending is another level, even more impressive than um, the plant bending that I see on the swamp. Because that guy used vines that has a lot of water inside of them. So it's kinda easy. I will not say that it's easy. I understand that it's not, but it is kinda easy than sand. Like, come on. And we see how someone that is a super genius like Toph could do absolutely nothing with that, or almost nothing. Yeah. And I think I talk a lot. Sorry about that. So we gonna see you in episode 31. Bye.